How did you all find each other to become a few?
All three of us just had like a very good rapport with each other.
We actually did the character course at church.
We were doing tuts groups and stuff together.
How were the first few sessions together? How did you kind of kick off?
So we kicked off by doing testimonies.
I think right from the beginning we all prayed together.
We all wanted the same thing. Make a commitment together to say, oh, I want to be hungry for Jesus. I want to go deeper.
How have you guys kind of feel like your view has changed over time, maybe as you've got to know each other better?
So sometimes it's been kind of getting to know each other. Sometimes it's been someone bringing a word, and now it's more of a kind of study together and pray for each other.
It gets to a point where you've had a bad day, but you still show up and actually you allow yourself to show that to these people.
How would you guys say that being in a few has affected your relationship with God?
So in the beginning, we were very much trying to just share with one another what our hearts were, you know, the things we're passionate about, or the things we want to see, or things that we believe God's called us to do. I think we did that about a year ago, and actually there's been many times, I think, along that journey where we've had to kind of remind one another what we've said before.
Again, just like with God, it's kind of helped for me to be vulnerable, but to hear like friends as well kind of bring their heart, and then it helps me to reflect on what's going on in me as well.
For me, it's been just exactly what I needed. I never had friends to pray with before. Once I started the few, I realized it was what I'd always wanted and needed.
What would you say to someone who's thinking about sort of finding their few, or maybe meeting in a few for the first time?
I would say go for it.
Go for it.
I probably wouldn't spend too much time worrying about whether the group that you're in is just like the ideal group for you.
It might be a bit clunky to begin with, but there is a level of like commitment and contribution and taking responsibility, which I think is really helpful for your own discipleship.
I don't think you can fail to grow and build in friendship. And if it doesn't click, there's no harm done.
Yeah, be intentional. Like if you thought, oh, it's a bit stilted or it's a bit hard to go in, like, you know, just think, what can I bring? And
I think I would tell them it's a space where you are loved, you are valued, you are heard, that you're pointed to God, and without fail, these guys are going to encourage me and motivate me to pursue him more. It's a really rare opportunity that you can step into and really develop something really special.